Hey guys, it's Aron Parker once again. I have a very important topic to discuss today, a training topic for those of you that are in a home-based business, network marketing, affiliate marketing, and it has to do with stories. If you are in the business of recruiting and you want to increase the number of people that you're bringing into your business, looking for distributors, affiliates, representatives, then you need to understand the power of these three stories. So let me explain the difference between these three different stories. So the first story is the most important story when you're brand new. See, when you're brand new, you don't have a story yet. So whose story are you going to tell? You're going to tell other people's stories. So that's the first story that you tell. You're brand new, you just got started. Maybe you've been with your company for a week or a month or maybe even several months and you don't have a good story yet yourself. First of all, we need to change that. But second of all, until you yourself have a product story and or a good income testimonial, you have to use other people's stories. See, it took me a while to get this, but I've learned it from some of the most successful people in our industry that facts only give people information. They don't sell people on joining your business or buying your product. All the facts in the world, I heard it once as a fact axe. You're just going to fact axe them to death, right? That doesn't bring people into your business. You have to tell stories because facts tell, but stories sell. If you can become a good storyteller, and these are obviously true stories, you find people in your company, whether it's your sponsor. Obviously, if your sponsor, if you're working with me, you're working with my wife, if your sponsor has a good story, use that. But you can also find other people in your upline, people in your team even, or people in other teams. It doesn't matter. Find some good stories. The more the better. Because as you're talking to prospects, you want to have an arsenal, a complete arsenal of stories in your mind that you can share with your prospect. Both product stories and business income stories. Because if you're talking to someone and they're not interested in making a lot of money, maybe they just want to hear about your product. You're not going to want to tell them income stories and all the money people have made because they won't care. They're going to hang up on you, and vice versa. So have a lot of product testimonial stories and business stories on hand. Write them down, read them, and continue to get more of those stories as you can. Now, the next type of story, the second type of story, is very exciting. Okay, this is when it starts to get fun, and that's your own story. Probably, I shouldn't say the most important because all three of these are the most important. You need all three. But at this stage of the game, once you have your own story, it becomes more exciting for you. It becomes fun. You have to have a product story. Use your product. Become a product of the product. If you have more than one product, use them all. Find what product gets the best results for you and use it and document the progress. Document the results. Write it down. Do a video and create a bad to the bone product story. Because now when you're talking to your prospects, not only will you be sharing other people's product stories, but you want to be, or service, you might be with a service company. You want to have a testimonial of how the product or service has helped you in your life. Now, income testimonial. You have to have your own story. Whether it took you 30 days to make $500 in your business, or 30 days to make $100, or maybe in your first 30 days you made $5,000, or maybe, in your first 6 months, you made $5,000. Whatever your financial testimonial is, you need to create one. Now I'm just going to share something with you. The universe likes speed. We've always heard that in this business, in this industry, we're on a marathon, but we're also sprinting. You have a sprinter's mentality, but you also are on a marathon. So you have to realize that you want to create a story fast. That's what I'm getting at here. You want to create your story fast. The faster, the better. Now, if you're watching this and you've been with your company for several months already, or maybe even a year, guess what? That's okay. You can still create your story, your financial success story of how much you made and how fast you did it. And wherever you are in your business, again, maybe you've been with your company for 3 months and you haven't made a lot of money yet. Okay, you can posture that when you're talking to prospects. Let them know that, hey, my first 3 months in the business, I wasn't that serious, or I wasn't really working it as hard as I should have. But then, boom, I made that decision, and I decided to get serious. And then in the last 30 days, I just made $1,000 part-time. I just made $500 part-time. I just made $5,000, whatever it is. So create your story. I would suggest that wherever you are in your business right now, make a decision, make a declaration, create your own little challenge. There's challenges all over the internet now. 90-day challenge this, 90-day challenge that, which is awesome because there's a power behind creating a challenge. And I've done my own challenges and they've absolutely changed my life. So I'm a personal testimony of doing a challenge. Whether you do a 30-day challenge or a 60-day challenge or a 90-day challenge, do a challenge. And when you're on this challenge, here's something, and this isn't about challenges, so I got off on a side tangent, but I'll just be done here. I'll get to the third story in a second. When you're doing a challenge, you have to be all in. So if you can't mentally fully commit to a 90-day challenge, then do 30 days. But for those 30 days, you have to make sacrifices. You have to stop doing so much fun stuff. Stop watching TV. For those 30 days, you have to, be all in with your challenge. And you need to be building your business, prospecting, recruiting, making calls, doing the activities every single day for 30 days straight without fail.